and maybe it has been talked about, but I haven't seen it anywhere else, and this is what I want. So, I have a storyline with Hulk Hogan planning on one more match, and we have WrestleMania 36 taking place in Tampa. I am thinking, forget Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon Part 2. We've seen that. We don't need that, and Vince McMahon can stay off TV.
Yeah.
So I want to see a battle between two real Americans, two icons, two wrestlers who both called Tampa, Florida, their home, Paystee. Hulk Hogan versus John Cena.
Hey, that would be good.
They're the two. I mean, you can only compare those two to each other, right?
Yep, and John Cena did just say his body won't let him compete for WWE anymore, so they're in the same boat, my friend.
They are, but I would definitely have the match end, Paystee, with John Cena. This is me, obviously. I'm booking in my own mind. I'd have John Cena turn heel. He rips off his shirt, whatever shirt he's wearing, and he has an HLR shirt, but it's black and white in the NWO style with the square around it. And then I would have Hollywood on the back of that shirt written in the Hollywood Hogan font. Oh my God! Everybody's wanted Cena to turn heel. What?
Does he spray paint Hulk too?
Oh, I hope he does. He has to. With HLR. He has to do it. I think everybody's wanted Cena to turn heel, and obviously, just like Hogan, he first started his career as heel, but he made his name off of being a face, and he hasn't turned heel since. Well, when Hogan turned heel with NWO, it was the biggest thing ever. Let's have Cena turn heel on Hogan and pull the same thing on him. Obviously, it'd be like kind of a one-off or maybe 2 or 3 matches, but if you're going to go out, that's a huge way to go out with Cena finally turning heel.
Yeah.
God, I want it. I want it. I don't think it's going to happen, but I want it.
We will see. It depends on how fast they continue to crank out Fast and the Furious movies, I guess.
That's true. And how well any of these unsuccessful surgeries go for Hulk Hogan.
He goes to the unsuccessful back surgery clinic.
Yeah.
And now
I think
we can move into this week's Weekly Elite Dirt Sheet. And it starts with a 2-tweet. Tell him, Fat Mack.
Woo! That rhymes.
Yes.
So we're starting this one off with what I think is a typo. I'm going to assume it's a typo, and I'm going to give AEW the benefit of the doubt saying a typo. But AEW on TNT...
These are Trump rally numbers right here.
Oh, my God. It tweeted, AEW Dynamite, 14 million viewers and counting. We've got ourselves a wrestling revolution, folks. Don't miss the next episode, Wednesday at 7 Central on TNT. Now, just to let you folks know why this is our 2-tweet and why we think it's weird, they didn't have 14 million viewers. They had 1.4 million viewers.
It's a big difference.
Literally a 14th of what they said. This is a worse exaggeration than WWE almost ever does.
Yes.
This is a huge exaggeration. We're hoping that it's an accident.
If it is, it's a 2-tweet. If it's not, it's a Jerry of the Week.
Exactly. 14 million, my ass. But to be fair, 1.4 million on TNT is fucking awesome, and that's huge, and they did a great number, and that is the largest number that or one of the, I should say the first show they had was the largest premiere they ever had on TNT. They're doing great numbers. We're not dogging their numbers.
Right.
We're just saying 14 million is not 1.4 million. That's all we're fucking saying.
Right.
Oh, what else do we got, Paystee, before we end this this fun clusterfuck of a show?
Well, on the latest What Happened When with Tony Schiavone and Conrad Thompson, Tony talks about his feelings and stories returning to TNT for the debut edition of AEW Dynamite. The episode features guest appearances by commentary colleague Excalibur and EVP Cody Rhodes.
It's definitely a worthwhile listen, folks. Definitely. Tony Schiavone, a lot of us grew up with him being the voice of our wrestling childhood, so I think it's cool.
Yes.
There was also no other fucking AEW news.
Which is probably an okay thing, I think.
You know what they say? No news is good news, right?
Keep it to the show? Right. And I'm glad there's no bad news. That's the benefit.
Exactly.
I did listen to Chris Jericho with Luchasaurus this week. That was a good listen.
Is it a good one? I was debating whether I should listen to that one or not. You like that one?
It was all right. I mean,
does it teach you anything? Do you learn anything?
You learn about his background and coming up and how he wasn't a dinosaur. He was a snake, but people kept
Oh my god, he wasn't a dinosaur?
No, he was a snake named Vibora in Lucha Underground. And the crowd just kept chanting Luchasaurus.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So he decided to take that onto himself when he came over to
Actually, I think we've talked about that on this show. About
Yes.
how he wasn't a Luchasaurus, he was a Vibora as a snake.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I think I'm going to try to go back and listen to that if I have time. There's so many. Oh my god! Between all the shows we have to watch, there's how many podcasts, Paystee?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's a healthy diet for the moment, but we'll see
And then
how long that lasts.
And then these jackasses listen to our fucking podcast. What the hell is wrong with you?
I
There's
don't
so
know.
much shit to listen to.
Right. Go listen to something else. No, don't. And while you're at it,
Don't.
go to patreon.com/cloudstyle and contribute to your favorite podcast host, because we strive to bring
Please
you
do.
a more entertaining form of news than any other organization out there.
Please do.
Yes.
Paystee, anything else before we concur for this week? This has been the worst kind of hell I've ever gone through.
Yes, and next week is a whole nother dimension as we get through the WWE draft and see whether or not Raw and SmackDown can be saved, or whether they eventually get cut from Paystee's diet of trying to watch all the wrestling in the world. It's a big task.
It's going to be fun. Still watches all of WWE's shows, plus so many of these other shows that we have. I ain't going to lie. Fat Mack, as of right now, I watch NWA Power, MLW, and I'm trying to catch as much of AEW as I can.
That's fair enough, man. Those are the three that I
Impact
would push to
Wrestling.
anybody.
Yeah, Impact Wrestling is also on my list of things that I tried to put in.
AEW
They're
Dark,
secondary
too.
market.
Don't forget AEW Dark. That was some good shit.
I watched Jack Evans fall. That was it. That was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You
that was
messaged
it.
me and said for dark matches, this is some good shit.
Well, either I did or didn't, or I lied to you, because I just watched him fucking fall, and that was it. So either I lied to you or you misinterpreted my text. It could be one or the other. I'm not going to lie. It could be one or the other. I don't know which one it was.
It was
I could
worth
have lied to you.
It was worth the watch, and I would say continue watching if you get the chance. I mean, not much else goes on Tuesdays.
Oh. Nah.
And it's at most 3 matches.
With that being said, folks, thank you very much for putting up with us and enjoying the worst kind of hell that we are able to bring to you, which I think was actually very enjoyable hell.
Yeah. Maybe it was the best kind of hell.
Oh, the best hell ever.
We got to do a live one from Hell, Minnesota next year after Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
We need to find a bar there somewhere.
Right.
Do it. I'm down with it.
We could live stream with the show going on, live commentating from Hell, Minnesota.
I'm completely down with it. Look, we should do that. With that being said, folks, I, of course, am Fat Mack.
And my name is Paystee. And we will catch you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.